Hi and welcome to my place. If you have found me, it's because you need a hand to learn how to sew on a shirt button. And in an emergency, I do not want you to panic because it's a very easy task. Let me run you through this. When you get your shirt, it's either the top one that's come off or it is the cuff. If you don't have a button, don't panic because that loss, very good manufacturers and most shirt manufacturers, when you get your shirt, you may have noticed on the little tag in the inside, always down towards the bottom of your shirt, you will find this little tag and it's got two buttons on it. One is usually for a cuff and the other, or for up at the neck, which is usually smaller, and then you'll see another bigger button, which usually corresponds to one of these down the side. So if you get stuck, always look in the inside. You will also need some cotton, you will need some needles, and needles come in all sorts of sizes. And when they talk about the eye of the needle, that actually is about the little hole of, or the eyelet where you stick the thread through. If you don't have any thread, please do not panic. I just hope that you've got some dental floss. I think that dental floss is the most marvelous stuff. It is super, super, super strong, and you actually cannot break it. So if you're stuck, just use the dental floss. Okay, in regards to your buttons, where are my glasses? Here are my glasses. I need glasses because I can't see. When it comes to threading up your needle, you need to first of all cut your button off. So let's go in here and we'll cut this button off here. Usually you can just find the little tag and then just pull it off, but I'm just going to cut it off today for ease. Get rid of all of the little threads that the manufacturers use to fix it onto your button, and usually they do a really good job of doing that. So you might just have to pick away at that until you get it off. So let's just imagine that that's off. So there's your button. The other thing you have to just realize is the needle is important, because if the needle is too big and doesn't go through that hole, you know you're going to have an issue. So, just check that out before you start. Now, getting your dental floss here, and the great thing about the dental floss is you don't have to lick the end of the thread to thread it through. It'll just like whiz through there quite easily. So take that through so that you've got two little legs, one a little bit shorter, so that goes to there, and then that one goes to there, like so. The next thing you need to do is to form a little knot. And when I do my little knots, what I do is I just fold that over ever so slightly, and then till I've got like a little loop there, and holding them both together with my thumb against my first finger, just take that through that little loop and then just go through the little loop again. This is to just make a self knot, and just pull that through until you've got a little knot on the end. It's not a very, for goodness sake, it's not a very big knot, but you can see that it is a little knot. And the reason I've done that is so that when I put it into the fabric, it doesn't just pull right through to the other side. Okay, go to where you need your button, which is always up at the top. And usually you'll see it's got little wee marks there where the button has come off. So lining that up, and then you go to the other side, which is here, and you just make sure that you're all lined up. And sometimes what I see people do is they go all the way down and you could pin it, but we haven't got time for doing that, so don't worry about that. So my button is going to go up about there. So take your thread through, pull it through to there, and just give it a wee yank, and if it doesn't come through, you know that it's that little anchor knot on what that side is holding it. Get your pin, your button, and then what I like to do is thread it through there and then take it down to the surface, like as tight to the base as you can, and then you just go through one side. So you come up and then you go down to go to the other side, and then go to the other side again, through, pull it, and then go through. And with the dental floss, you only need to do it 2 times. So that's caught in those first 2 buttons. Take that up to the top one again, take it up through the fabric, take it down through the fabric and pull quite hard. Repeat that again, take it up. Oops, this is when you've got to just, it's a bit fiddly doing this, but hold on. Let me just see where I am here. Oops, I can't see what I'm doing. Take that up through there, take it down, take it through there again, and then go to the reverse, and it's just a matter of taking it through what you've just sewn, taking it through all of those, and then through that last little loop again and pulling it tight. Do it one more time just for good measure, because you don't want to be doing this too much, and then you have your button sewn on, and then cut that thread off. So don't need cotton, you just need a needle. And usually if it comes, I've noticed that over the years that it's always when we're in a hotel or somewhere, that usually in hotel bathrooms they will have a needle and thread, and if they don't, just call down to reception or to the desk and ask if they could have one and you can get it. So don't ever be stuck with sewing on a button. Hope I've been of assistance, and I've really enjoyed teaching you a skill that you'll just love yourself once you've learnt it. See you again another day.